Hi everyone, hope you're doing okay. As promised, here's the new video for flow capture by those really nice people at Spectrasonics. So flow capture is available for Omnisphere 2. It's available for Keyscape and also their Trillion products. It's a free update for the owners of those three. Um, it works in the standalone mode only, and it's just a great new additional feature. So you know the old story that you're working away on your keyboard and you come up with some brilliant ideas and all of a sudden you forget to record or hit the record button. I've done it myself and it is quite annoying to say the least. So Flow Capture itself captures the MIDI, a WAV file, and also a Omnisphere file, which is a special file that captures all the tweaks that you do to the various controls right across all three products. Okay, so there won't be any sound on this part of the video. Simple reason is because there'll be a doubling of the audio. I won't be able to speak to you properly as I'm doing now. So what I've done is I've prepared a small folder which I call Flow Capture. Okay, and I'm going to jump out the way and I'll show you what it's all about. See you in a bit. Right. Okay. So I've got my folder ready. Let's open that up. Let's show you that first. So what I've got here is I've got a selection of files which are already prepared. Okay, so there's my WAV sound one. There's my Omnisphere one. That's my MIDI one. There's the Omnisphere one. Okay, so that's all fine. Okay, I've done these earlier. Right, so that's that bit done. Okay. The important thing I must also, before we go any further, point out up here in the view, go to settings. Now, this is where you do your set up all your audio, your your interface and that sort of thing. Okay. Again, I haven't done this because obviously it affect the vocals and be get this horrible doubling effect. Active MIDI inputs. Okay. Recording files to save. This is the important thing. It got me the first time. If this bottom one here, share sounds Omnisphere, if that's not ticked, you won't see it in the flow capture folder. Okay. You won't see the that Omnisphere file there, .omnisphere. Okay. Right. So that being said, okay, so that's all done. Right. So um, basically, you put your sounds in, okay, as you normally would do. Okay, and then you would hit this, which is your flow capture. I'm using the left click on the mouse. Okay, and that flashes, and then off you go. Once you finish recording, you finish, and it'll save it into your flow capture folder that you created. Okay. All right. So all good. This will also capture any of the third-party Spectrasonics add-on libraries as well. And in my case, I've got this new sonic extension Undercurrent. So if we was to show you this quickly, there you go. That's Undercurrent there, you see. I've set some files up in there to show you the couple of sounds there. So if you was to tweak all these controls like this, so on and so on and so on, well, this is actually recording. This will record all those settings. Okay. So, right, that's that. So let's go out of there. So let's bring up flow capture again. Right, let's go to FL Studio. Bring that across. Let's give ourselves, oh, it's gone off again. Let's give ourselves, this is now inside Omnisphere, of course. Okay. Once it loads up. Okay. Right. So the important thing to remember is before you use your external Omnisphere trill in the keyscape, make sure that you disable your MIDI within your DAW. In this case, obviously FL Studio options, MIDI settings. There's my keyboard there, complete control. Let's go across there. Fiddle around with it a bit. Okay, there's my keyboard there. Make sure that's off. Okay, and that would isolate the DAW from the external Omnisphere. Switch it back on again so we can use it. Okay, right. Now, so you grab hold of your, let's, this is my one I did earlier. So this is the Omnisphere file. I called it Sinister Times. Well, you got to, haven't you, really? Because, you know, it's come up for Halloween now, isn't it? So, you know, it's come up for Halloween, so you got to have, you know, something spooky, ain't you? So, right, okay. Yeah, so you grab it, drag it over. This dialog then box comes up. It says this package contains sound data, say from a flow capture recording. Okay. Yes. Click on OK. And there we are. These are the settings I tweaked earlier. Okay. And hopefully you should be able to hear this all right. I'll be doing a video on Undercurrent at some point. This is Sonic Extensions, brand new product again by Spectrasonics. I think it's launched last year. I only just bought it in the last couple of months. So you get the idea of that. Okay, great. Right. Okay. So then what we can do is we can then grab hold of the MIDI. Let's change that to a different channel. That's it. Keeps going off, doesn't it? Slide that across to and drag and drop. I'm just left click and holding. And there's your MIDI. So then you can further edit the MIDI inside Omnisphere to your heart's content. You could use copy and paste that MIDI to another instance of MIDI, another instance of Omnisphere. So I'm getting tired. Been at work all day. Yeah, so you can tweak the MIDI, okay, and then of course you can also let's see, we can also use the audio as well. I'm still quite new to this, so you know it's you know this sound capture thing, but add one. No, let's do it. Let's do a sample. It's easier, isn't it? So we go to the WAV. Hopefully it says. Yeah, we should have a WAV file now. Hopefully, yeah. There we go. There you go. So that's the basics of it. So yeah, as I say, it's great because if you got like as a good example, if you've got a laptop with a small travelling keyboard, you know, one of these mini ones now, say you're on a train or plane, train for example, whatever, you're doodling away, you can actually then record all your you know, ideas into Flow Capture, save the file onto your laptop's desktop. If you wanted to, you could then send it off to, say, Google Drive, for example. Come home, bring it back onto your computer, and unpack the files, drop it onto your desktop, and it's all ready to go. So the idea of Flow Capture for Spectrasonics is a brand new feature, as mentioned. But in essence, there are some DAWs that will have similar idea of back capturing audio and MIDI without even touching the record button. In my case, Studio One has a thing called retrospective recording. So what that would do is it would do the same thing. It would basically pick up your MIDI keyboard information playing and also store that data, and then you can retrieve it later on. That's later date. So yeah, so that's about it for now. So yeah, it's a great feature. So thanks again for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know any comments and questions or things. I'll do my best to answer them. And if you like this video and any of the other videos on my channel, it'd be great if you like to subscribe. That'd be absolutely brilliant. And of course, there'd be more videos coming out very soon. So that's it from me for now. And thanks again for watching. And bye for now.